Donating to a charitable cause usually has a very personal meaning behind it. The Rotary Foundation is our charity as Rotarians, both here in the U.S. and worldwide. Rotarians in our district have made it one of their charities of choice that they give to. Now, I could share a laundry list of reasons why I think it's important to give to the Rotary Foundation and why it should be one of your charities of choice. But those aren't really personal stories. The personal stories about why people give are most impactful. And I'd like to share one of those today. Joining me is Sara Butruff from the Farmington Rotary Club. Sara, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Paul.
So thinking back to your initial startup with the Rotary Foundation and your initial contribution, why and what caused you to give at that time?
What caused me to give at that time is I just love everything about Rotary. And what's really fun is even just at a local level, we talked a lot in our club about the different things that we could do locally for, our Park and Recs group or all the different things. And then the grants that we could get from our districts as well. So how much money we could give is just doubled and tripled and quadrupled. But what I really, really love is that when we started it was a long time ago, we started our international project in Bolivia, which we supported an orphanage. And then we worked with the Lakeville Rotary Club as well. And then we were able to build them a huge library, and it was just by the funds that we put together by our Rotary Foundation giving, and then a percentage of that always goes back to the district, and then we could apply for a grant. So we were able to give them $15,000 at that time, and our club giving was only $2,000. So when you do that, and it's just amazing, all the different things and the growth of everything. And then I went to my very first international meeting, and I was blown away. I think I was in tears pretty much the entire time. And it was in Atlanta, and there was actually 6 of us from our club that went, and it was so incredibly moving to be in an auditorium with people from all over the world. Wow, I never thought I'd get emotional about this, but it was like we were actually truly making a difference. So the giving that we do, which I feel is very, very minor, and just to see all the different projects that these clubs do, but with these, all these clubs, and we put them together, and we all work together to ultimately what our ultimate goal is, to create world peace. But it was just so fun to see all these walks of life together, and how Rotary is just not in our local area or just in the United States, what Rotary really means to everyone, and then what our giving does and that was probably way beyond what you wanted to know, so sorry about that.
That's quite all right. I can feel your passion in your answers. You probably addressed this in the answer as well, but anything else to add as far as why, beyond that initial commitments to Rotary Foundation, why do you still continue to give to the foundation?
Why I still continue to give is because, honestly, it's just, once, if you've never been to an international meeting, you should go, because that just continuously makes you want to give. And it's super easy to give. I don't even miss the money, because I just have it automatically set up as an automatic withdrawal every month. And so I don't necessarily really see it. And then what's nice is if I ever have a bonus, or I ever have anything like that, or money come in that I wasn't expecting, it's nice to be able to just set aside an extra amount that you can give. So it's super easy. And I love that it's it's the 6 areas of focus. So the 6 areas of focus for the foundation is promoting peace, which is, I mean, huge, especially what we're all going through right now. And then fighting disease. I mean, we're so close to ending world polio. I mean, it's just like, it's amazing. And then clean water. And what I love about what we do with clean water, it's just not providing them clean water. We're teaching all these different areas of how to produce their own clean water. So it's teaching them, it's educating them how to sustain their own villages and everything. And then one thing that's truly I'm passionate about is saving mothers and children and the huge effects that we're doing with sex trafficking and different things with that. And the amount of illiteracy in the world is insane. And so what we do for education towards that is incredible. And then it's just growing all the local economies. I mean, it's just, it's everything. I feel like we all have one of those 6 things is something that we all are truly passionate about as Rotarians. And for many of us, it's all of them. So it's just, it's a really easy thing to give to, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Excellent words. Excellent words. Lastly, to those watching who may not have made the Rotary Foundation a charity of their choice yet, or maybe haven't given anything to the Rotary Foundation, what final words could you say to them to encourage them to truly make this a charity of their choice?
If you haven't made Rotary a charity of your choice, I would really look into what charities you do support right now, and then maybe do more research into into Rotary, because like I said, I mean, the 6 focuses that we do, and that's not just all, that's just the top 6. So there's so much more, and just your giving, whether it's $25 a year, it's $50 a year, whatever it may be. And then it can be, you know, much more than that, but whatever is easy for you to give, or whatever you give to your other charity, is that number is like multiplied so much. So it's not like we're just giving this amount. So, and then when you have the entire world doing these things and giving to the Rotary, it just, I mean, it makes it unbelievable. When we were in Atlanta, and it was just bizarre to me to see how many people like were giving in large amounts. So, but I feel like, even though I feel like my amount is small compared to that, it's all still a part of it. And they can't do the things that they do if you don't give just a little. So it's, as a Rotarian, I think it's easy to give $100 a year, which is the recommended foundation amount for the year. But it's so easy to just do $50 to $100 a month easily, because I mean, you take that out of Starbucks or whatever it may be, and that all adds up. And now that's going to truly meaningful things for other people.
Great. Thank you, Sara, for your words, your passion, and for sharing why the Rotary Foundation is one of your charities of choice, and for encouraging others to do it as well. This here has been one example of a personal reason in giving to the Rotary Foundation. As those of you know watching, the Rotary Foundation helps us maximize the impact we as Rotarians have in our neighborhoods and around the world. I'd certainly encourage you to find your personal reason to give to the foundation and help all of us create positive peace in the lives of others. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.